What is up? Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you motherfuckers. I hope you're all doing good. It is March 17th, 2023. You're listening to Just My Two Cents. It's St. Patty's Day. It is the eve of UFC 286. These ceremonial weigh-ins are scheduled to take place in just under an hour from now, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be covering the ceremonial weigh-ins. I'm going to talk about the official weigh-in results. I have those results for you. I'm going to put them up. I'm going to have the official results in the order that the fighters weigh in. I'm going to have them ticking across the bottom. I'm going to tell you how I thought everyone looked, good or bad. And also, we're going to do a little fucking mecha talk, boys. But before we get into all that, what's going on, man? St. Patty's Day. A couple little things I'm going to talk about before I get this show started properly. But yeah, this stream will be divided into pretty much two segments. The first part, we'll be talking about Mr. Arkansas's Mecca. I'm going to tell you how I feel about the Mecca going into week 3. I'm still in the Mecca. I'm going to tell you what I think about the power rankings that Art gave out. I'm going to tell you what I think about these fights for UFC 286 and which fights I think will be Mecca dividers. And then the second segment or the second half of the stream will be just a little more build up or hype, I guess, for UFC 286. Do a little betting talk. And then by that time, I imagine the weigh-ins will have started, the ceremonial weigh-ins, that is. So we'll get to see everyone a little bit more hydrated. Check out the stare downs. Tell you what I think about that. I'm going to give you guys my picks. I gave them out on Wednesday, and I haven't really changed my mind about anything. So yeah, and then I talked about it yesterday on Arc Stream a little bit as well. So yeah, here for the next few minutes, just gonna kind of get warmed up into the stream, sip my coffee, have a casual toke, talk about a couple things, and then we'll get this thing started. Unity! What's up, boys? What up, frog man? What's up, General? I know, right? Getting right into it, man. On site tussling. What's up, though, boys? How y'all doing? How's your St. Patty's Day going? Mine has been nice and sober. I don't really drink that much, so I don't know if I'm going to do any drinking today. I might have a little bit just for the sake of celebration. In the spirit of celebration, rather. But yeah, I'm Dude, I don't go out that much anymore, but if I'm not going out, I'm damn near a teetotaler. But in the absence of that, I have this. Shout out to my fake sponsor, Modern Flower, for growing this lovely batch of sour papaya and a tried and true favorite, Cindy 99. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Appreciate it. Love you. So yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. Cheers, boys. Happy St. Patty's Day. Yeah, this is the day that I like to flex my quarter Irish heritage and act like I'm the most Irish dude ever. I'm like half Irish on my mom's side. But yeah. Yeah. Gonna have a pretty chill St. Patty's Day. We're gonna go to a parade a little later on today, so I can't stream for too long. I won't be on much longer after the ceremonial weigh-ins conclude. But I'm gonna be on for a couple few hours, talk some shit, talk a bunch of UFC 286, can talk Mecca. And before we really get started, let's talk a little fucking NCAA, dude. How about a little March Madness for your fucking ass? How about them fucking hogs, baby? Woo pig. Yes, sirree. Getting things started off well. Illinois led by 2 at the very beginning of the game when it was like 2-0. Once we took the lead, we never gave it up. Thought we looked pretty good. One thing I've been criticizing the Hogs for, particularly the last like dozen or so games of the season, was our free throw shooting. We had been pretty good statistically on the line like earlier in the season, but a couple of these games, man, like we could have potentially won if we had been shooting a little better when we got fouled. But we closed it out well. We hit like 10 of our 11 last free throw shots, and we're just a better team. Just more, our players are more skilled. They had a couple 2 or 3 skilled players. We had like 6 or 7. So, and what do we get for it? Fucking Kansas. We got to play fucking Kansas, dude. Got a little time to rest up for it, but really just today. Chill today. Muscle probably having practicing later. But yeah, it was a pretty good win. It's just a fucking bullshit draw. It's like, God damn it. Like, I could understand like having to play Kansas to like get into the fucking Elite 8 or the Final 4, but it's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, we got to play them in the second fucking round. God damn. Whatever, though. I mean, I'll tell you what, dude. I know I'm just going to sound like a butthurt, salty Hogs fan, but we got royally fucked by the refs in some of these fucking games. The SEC officiating was terrible. And it was on Twitter, too. Like, it was that fucking bad. A couple games in particular. Missouri game, Vanderbilt game, Auburn game. Like, I'm telling you, they were, I said this on Ark's channel yesterday. There was a couple unranked SEC teams that those fucking officials were like, oh, yeah, we're going to get them a greasy little win over Arkansas while they still got a number. We'll use Arkansas's number to get these other motherfuckers into the rankings or whatever. But my point is, now that it's the NCAA tournament, it's not going to be quite that way. Another example, Fucking Texas A&M. Dude, shout out to Penn State. That was so much fun watching Penn State whoop the ever-loving dog shit out of fucking Texas A&M. Those motherfuckers got exposed bad, dude. They got exposed as a team that relies on getting cheap-ass bullshit fouls. Because that's all they do. First fucking drive to the basket. They fucking try and draw the foul. They usually get it. They were bragging about that. Like, that was their fucking what they were known for. We get to the line more than anyone else and make more. It's like, that is so corny. Like that, and you just completely got exposed. Like, Penn State's good, but they ain't that fucking good. Like, they made Penn State look like a fucking Final Four team, and they're not. They played like they're some of their best basketball, and they have some huge fucking dudes on that team, but Texas A&M, like, they're fucking frauds, and they got exposed. And like, dude, there was a Texas A&M game that there's no fucking way they should have won. The refs fucked us really bad this year, but in the tournament, it's a little bit different. It's not, you don't get all these fucking conference refs. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, tough draw, dude. I'm because like normally you would say going out in the second round, that's a pretty early exit. But it's like, considering that it's Kansas, like, I mean, if we end up going home, it's like, I'll fucking take it, dude. You know, at least we got to win against Illinois. I know they were 1 seed behind us, but still, consider that a pretty good win. Anyways, that's all I really want to talk about before we kick this thing off. We got a couple more people in the building. Let me see what's up. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. What's up, Noah? You bet your ass I did. Dude, Clark is a fucking idiot for that. UVA had that fucking game. They had that game. There was all they had to do was hold on to that ball and get fouled. But he heaves a pass, damn near blind, that gets intercepted, and of course the dude jacks a 3 and sinks it. Unfucking real, dude. They fucking blew that. What up, Zach? What you doing? You're Zach. I can't remember if you're a Volunteers fan or not, dude. But I'll tell you what. You want to talk about some fraudulent ass motherfuckers? They barely escaped that fucking game, dude. Against Louisiana, not LSU, fucking Louisiana. God, no. What am I thinking? Never. Just sorry, dude. I'm sorry. It's been a rough morning, and I haven't fully completed my cup of coffee. So yeah, what am I fucking? Nah, dude, you're a Syracuse fan. Duh. Sorry, just having a little moment there. Jackie boy. Sup, Jack? Sup, Buster? What up, Deletes A Buster? What you doing, Jack? Shout out to the 10 people in the building. Shit, I need a couple cups right now, dude. All right, well, there's 10 people in the building. I done introduced it enough. Let's get into the stream, dude. Let's start getting into the stream. Like I said, the first part of the stream is going to be all Mecca. Mecca Season 10, boys. Mr. Arkansas's Mecca. Subscribe to Mr. Arkansas. Stay tuned. Dude, make sure you tune in. I would say Saturday night. It's going to be like Saturday evening. So yeah, man, shout out to the Rabid Dog. We're in week 3 of the Mecca. The dynamic of the game has been shifted. It's still a team game, but the teams have changed. The squads have gotten reshuffled. We got 2 new teams, 6v6. I went over this on my I did a separate Mecha stream, and it was on Monday, and I outlined the new teams. But in case you missed that one, and I'm sure you probably did because it only got like 25 fucking views. But yeah, these are the new teams. Okay, Jeroni, Mo, Chris, Moyes, Zach Johnson, the man himself there in the chat, and Nick. Nick never comes to hang out with your old bud anymore, Alexander. Task Force 2, Ear, Shaboy, Babathy, Aaron Bropix, and Anon Adham. Those are the teams, boys. There's only 12 of us left, the dirty dozen. Looking over these teams and thinking about each individual, I kind of feel like a broken record, man, but it's at this point, I think that I'm not going to say it's like completely equal, like everyone has an equal shot at it, but I would say everyone at least has a chance. It's not like the same percentage of a chance, but it's everyone has a shot at this point because there's only 12. Like you have to have, dude, yesterday, check out that stream Ark did yesterday. Well, I would say, he's been streaming he streamed like 2 or 3 times this week. So check out all the streams. But yesterday, he, what the fuck was I talking about, dude? God damn it. It's about Mecca, season 3 or season 10, week 3. Oh, it was Ark. Now I remember. Ark was had entertained he was kind of brainstorming, like thinking out loud, getting different people's input, kind of tossing things up in his head. You could hear like he was just like he was, weighing things. And dude, he was even talking about the possibility, if not this week, then another week, maybe even like, dude, a bloody ass fucking like death matchups where like it's 1v1. At one point that was discussed, but as of right now, I think it's 6v6. As always, things are subject to change with the Rabid Dog, but as of right now, I think it's 6v6. So with these being the teams, we talked about it. Like it's been discussed this whole week, like since these teams were formed. And I think I agree with what everyone has said and what Ark said. Like, I think that K. Gironi's team, they're the rightful favorites. They're a little bit. I hesitate to say stacked, but I think they're the rightful favorite. Like we're a fucking dog squad, dude. But I like that, I like that. Bro picks will take risks on underdogs. Aaron will take risks on underdogs. Shout out to my dude Aaron the dog. Ear will do the same. Now, with one Babathy and Anon, I'm trying to remember kind of how they pick. I think Anon likes to play it safe sometimes. So if it's a chalky card, Anon can really crush it sometimes. But I feel like I remember him taking chances on dogs as well. I mean, everyone does from time to time. But with Bab, I'm trying to remember with Bab, like he's so like, I don't know. I just don't talk to Bab that much. Like he's he's been a little bit more consistent lately, but I feel like he's just kind of there. You know what I mean? Like he'll be there. I don't interact with him that much, and I don't pay attention to Bab. That's what it is. I don't pay attention to Bab that much. So I'm trying to remember like, and he's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm just trying to like assess Bab's like trajectory, I guess. He's definitely due for a good week. I'll say that. He's due for a good week. A couple people are on this team. Shout out to the 13 people in the building. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog. So yeah, dude, it's week 3. It's a nice early card. So there are no fucking excuses for not piling in the chat when Art goes live. It's going to be earlier. What? The shit starts at 1? Let me look at this. See when the main card is scheduled to start. Basically, there should be no reason that. I mean, everyone that's in the Mecca will be there, but like the people that are kind of on the periphery or the people that are like fans of that channel, like there's no excuses really. Because if you're someone that parties or like goes out, you ain't doing that shit till like 11 midnight anyway. Who goes out to party at 10 o'clock? You know what I'm saying? Like that's you're pre-gaming at that point. So yeah, the main card starts at 5. It'll be over by 8. Arc will probably go live between 8 and 9. Nah, man. Like everyone should be there at least for a little while. But dude, moving forward, he said he might do the premieres, and I actually don't mind that idea at all. Like, having a recorded like elimination, basically. So you put all your votes in Saturday, and you wait until Monday to find out what happens. The anticipation builds. Who's going home? You might think you're going home and might not. You might think you're safe and end up getting the chop. I feel like that actually might help with the live viewer numbers, but I guess we'll just have to see. But I actually don't mind that. But I think this week it's such an early card. Like people should have no problem popping in for a little while. You know, Art doesn't like the dip and dash him, but if you can be there, like how do I say this? You don't have to like watch every single second of every minute. You know what I mean? Just a few comments here and there every so often throughout the course of the stream. But yeah, man, I think I'm thinking with the early card, I think it should be a pretty lively event, man. I'm looking forward to this. Looking forward to this card and this mecha stream in particular. It always feels like around a big pay per view, the hype is just a little bit more intense. Like people getting fucking heated about this shit. This is a heated rivalry, dude. So I feel like that just like translates or what's the word? There's a little bit of transference of that into the mecha. A little bit of extra energy, what I'm trying to say. But man, the chat's fucking blowing up. 12, 13 people in here. Let me get to this shit. We got, hey, I got a bunch of fucking messages. What's up, boys? What are you doing? We can ball when we ain't bowling crawfish. Let me get some crawfish, dude. Let me get some crawfish before y'all fucking eat. I seen how y'all do it, dude. I seen how y'all tear through them fucking crawfish. It's disgusting. Like disgusting efficiency. I remember I was watching my cousins and they're like their friends and the fucking chicks they were all with, and just like I was trying to eat it and I was just like look over and just like I would just be frozen and just like I just fucking mow through that shit, dude. I've never seen anything like it, man. It's crazy. Y'all wild fucking crawfish. Yep, week 3 of Mecha 10. Vomit on a sweater already. Oh, the wordplay. Marv spaghetti, dude. Do you get that instead of mom spaghetti? Hi-yo. What up, Jimmy? This is your update, fellas. I've been on Delete's his past 3 fights. You really see him putting this out on. No, hell fucking no. Cheers, boys. Cheers. Zach attack. Let's fucking go, baby. Yeah, the bottom is bound to drop out for K Jaroni. I've seen that motherfucker in action. I have personally, like, I've single-handedly eliminated that dude from mechas. And I know he had a good run. He ended up winning a mecha title. He's the defending champion, but dude, it's hard to go back to back in sports, in life, in competition. It's hard to go back to back, dude. Very rare. I don't know if Cage is made of that kind of stuff. We'll see, but no, I feel like Cardone might be onto something there, dude. I'm hoping Scorpion Picks kills it again. I don't know, man. This is dude. So I'm about to get into these fights real quick as far as like fights that I think could be mecha dividers, but I'm gonna need some input too. Like, I need to know if there's any I'm leaving out, any that y'all think will split the pick down. Like, we're talking obviously 50-50, but 60-40, even like 65-35. 70-30, is that really a fucking split? You know what I mean? 75-25 definitely isn't. That's most of the people on one side. So yeah, I'd say about 65-35 is probably the cutoff. But I like to know, man, if there's some of these fights that y'all think are going to be close that maybe I'm a little off on. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. So I'm gonna try and extract a little, see what I can get out of this. See if I can get any like a read on how people are kind of going for the mecha. So yes, I will definitely gonna do mecha talk until the weigh-ins start, and then I'll talk about um the fights themselves and like the betting and shit after that. On the surface, God, okay. Yeah, that's fucked up, Moise. What's up, Moise? You gonna crop me out of human history like I never fucking existed, dude. That's jacked up, dude. Yes, indeed. Please press the like button. Happy St. Patrick's Day. A happy St. Patty's Day to all of yous. I wish you all the best of luck this weekend. K Jaroni, Team K Jaroni, you gonna fucking need it in the Mecca. Yeah, Bab's a lurker. Jimmy says Moyes will bring gold back to the Arkin Dome. Shit, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, dude. You gonna bring back Jeff? Does he want to come back? Are you capping this? Okay, I'm gonna skip over some of these. One bar gray. Oh, he's lurking, dude. What's up, Babathy? Time to bring it, bruh. Time to fucking. Dude. I'm not gonna say I have crazy picks, but dude, I might need y'all to carry me this week. I'm going out on a limb with some of these, dude. So this is a week that, for me in the Mecca, this is how I feel going in this week. I truly feel this way. This week, I'm either getting Highlander or I'm gonna need you motherfuckers to carry me, dude. I've had a decent week. I've stayed out of the bottom. I helped Team USA achieve victory in week 1, but like I said, I'm either gonna lead y'all to the promised land, or I'm gonna need y'all to fucking pick up the slack for your boy. It's gonna be one of those kinds of weeks, I feel. Goodbye. Yeah, it was all a fucking act. I'm sick of that motherfucker. I'm sick of hearing about that motherfucker. He's just annoying, man. He's nothing but annoying. Anyways, yes, you can go ahead and keep talking about that, Jack. I'll get to that here in a little bit. Yeah. Tears of a clown when there's no one around. So, let's get to these fights real quick. We got about half an hour before the fucking ceremonial weigh-in start. Let's go over these power rankings. These are Ark's power rankings that he gave out the Wednesday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. I can't remember exactly. One of those nights, whenever he did the power rankings. This is what they look like. Let's see real quick. How do I feel about these? They're terrible. They're just dog shit. Terrible work, Ark. Nah, man, I think I actually, yeah, they're pretty spot on. I would maybe have Bro Picks a little bit higher. Of course, I understand why. Bro Picks is in some fucking hot water right now. I'd have Zach and Bro Picks a little bit higher. Obviously, Anon a little bit lower. I think that's about right. This is what I'd probably do. I'd probably swap Bro Picks and Anon. I'd probably put Bro Picks number 5, Anon number 6. Yeah, I would probably. I don't know. I don't like being that high. I don't like being power ranked that high. I much prefer flying under the radar. I feel like I guess I deserve top 5, but I would have rather been like number 5, to be honest with you. But yeah, dude, I could absolutely justify that power ranking. I'm either gonna look, like I said, I'm either gonna look like Highlander or one of the worst. So I'm either gonna carry y'all or y'all gonna have to fucking carry me. It's just gonna be one of those weeks. I'm being stubbornly steadfast on some of these favorites, and I'm also like feel pretty strongly about the underdogs that I'm taking, but like some of them are not like popular underdogs. So we'll see, man. But those are the power rankings. Yeah, so but yeah, I feel like Mo and Cage are rightfully deserve the top spot. I would put Bro Picks in the top. I'd have Anon at 6, Bro Picks at 5, Ear at I'd rather be 4 and put Ear at 3, Mo 2, and then Jabroni Ginger at 1. But yeah, Cage has had a good mecha so far. We'll see if he can fucking keep it up, dude. Getting RKO'd silly. So those are the power rankings. Let's talk about some mecha dividers, boys. And this is where I'd like y'all's input. Just to kind of get, especially people that are in the mecha. Obviously, we don't know for certain, but what do you guys think? What do y'all think are going to be some mecha dividers? Because I have a few written down here. Let me get one. Right off the top of your head, anyone who wants to answer in the chat, what's the first fight you think of where you're like, yeah, this is going to split people down the middle. This is going to part the Red Sea of the mecha, and people are going to draw a line in the sand and get on either side of it. Let's hear it. What y'all think? 10 people in the building. I know somebody got to answer for me. When you hear Mecha Divider and 286, what's the first fight you think of? Sorry if my voice is shit. I didn't sleep super great last night. And I've been running around like a damn rooster with my head cut off. So, yeah. What y'all think? Marv Roman, Obvies, Obsva. Well, Zach, I have that up there, so I will concur with you.
I'm a hillbilly. There's a demon in my butthole.
What up, demon butt? What are you doing? Wreaking havoc? You just can't help yourself, man. You claim to hate this channel so much, but you can't stay away. It's very funny to me. All right, how about another one? I know, dude. I can't do that shit like Ark. Are you kidding me? With the impressions? Nah. Not, dude. Nobody can fucking do your impression like him, man. What up, ear? Task Force 2 captain. I never claimed to hate it. I claim to hate you. Well, good, because I hate you too, you fuck. You disheveled reprobate. Riding public transpo. I can't hate on public transportation, man. I used to ride the bus when I lived in Little Rock. Jeff Molina. Yeah, man, everyone's up in arms about that Jeff Molina thing. It's pretty fucked up, dude. Whoever leaked that is fucking Canish. The man wants to suck dick, let him suck dick. I mean, if he was trying to get that shit put out there, whatever. But like, I don't know, man. How about stop filming yourself when you're having sex with people? Don't assault any black people on the bus this time. I know. No, it sucks, dude. The bus sucks. It definitely sucks. I've ridden that bitch before though, but it sucks. My parents had the Kardashians. We have Molina. Jeff Molina must be judge. Yep. Who added him to the chat? Probably Moise. Moise adds most people that end up being like polarizing. Like sometimes they'll end up being like Ark and Dome legends, or they'll be fucking like pariahs. Moy's just kind of like Homer Simpson's back into the bushes, like. Ugh. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just saying it because Moyes is on my shit list. He cropped me out of history, dude. Never been so insulted in my whole life. A cocksucker would whoop all of your asses in the chat too. Ha 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 ha. LOL, we have so many laughs together. Anyways, enough about you. But BK, I'm sure Ark will be just tickled to death to know that you not only did you come into the stream, but you came into the stream during Mecha time. So I know that whether it's conscious or not, I know how much you love Ark. and how obsessed you are with Ark's channel. Because you could have come into this like the weigh-ins are going to start here soon, and then I'm going to start talking about other things. But this part here is just mecha time, and you're here for it, and that's hilarious and awesome. Ark got mind control over you, dude. So we got one. What's another one, man? What's another fight that y'all think will divide people in the mecha? It's a little bit different in the mecha than like betting or even predicting. Because normally, even if it's you just someone that makes predictions week to week, you're not going to really think about them in the same way as if you're doing a competition like this. There's just way less room for error. And a lot of people just make picks and shit for fun. But in something like this, nah, dude, you got to get this shit right. You got to get as many of these right as you can. You got to pick these as perfectly as you can. So it's some of these fights are like, okay, I think this dog is live. Wouldn't have a problem betting them. You know, if you're just looking at the numbers, over the long term, making a bet like this will tend to be profitable as you stretch this out, blah, 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 blah. But if it's something like this, the mecha, it's like, okay, are you going to pick that dog though? Are you that confident that you're going to risk fucking laying a goose egg when a lot of other people are going to clean up? That's what you got to ask yourself when you make these mecha picks. What's another one, man? I got a few up here. I have 5 other fights that I think will divide people in the mecha. But I think there could be some that, I'm not thinking about. God, thank you, dude. Thank you. Dude, I'll tell you what. If Roman Dolidze wins, you can blame me. What do you think about that, Jack? What do you think about them apples, Jack Attack MMA? I am so confident in Marvin Vettori that if he loses, you can blame me. And I'll be Monday morning. The first person I'll give credit to is the fucking Magic Honeybee. How about that? What do you think about that, Jackie boy? Well, James, I'm glad you said that. Because that's one I got too. Oh, yeah. Maya live than a motherfucker. Especially on the feet, dude. If they fucking stand mid-range, start throwing hands, start gravel scratching, I don't know, dude. Maya only loses to really fucking good fighters if O'Neal shows herself to be the goods. She'll beat Maya. Like she'll find a way to get it to the ground. If Maya beats her, it doesn't mean that she's done. It's like you just got to go back to the drawing board. You're not quite the contender that some people think you are. But yeah, I definitely got that one up there. Any others? So we had the most obvious one. That's a great shout. I definitely have that up there. No, I don't believe that. Very funny, Jack. Very funny. No, I don't think Roman's a bad bet. I just don't think he's gonna fucking win. And I know how much you love Roman. And I'm sure it's probably because it's won you a lot of money too. I think they go hand in hand. I think it's kind of like a symbiotic relationship. You know what I mean? I don't think you can really like one hand washes the other. It's like I like him, ooh, and he wins me money. So it's just one hand washes the other. God, I really hate when we're on the same side of things. It makes me want to jump out of my fucking skin. But yeah, I think you're right. Marvin is just a better fighter. He's just better. So, okay, Noah, good shout, dude. I have this one up there. This is one I wanted to waffle on. I did waffle. Not wanted to, fucking did. I've made up my mind. I still don't feel very good about it, but there's going to be some people that pick Carolina. Now, JoJo's old. Carolina looks like shit. She always does. She cuts a lot of weight. JoJo 5 years ago, this wouldn't even be hard to pick. She just beat the fuck out of her. But JoJo 37, coming back after a layoff. Like, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember if she's like, if this is an unretiring. But she said that she's got one more fight left on her contract and she's trying to get another contract. So she's looking to get back in the win column, she says. So it sounds like, okay, she's not quite done yet. God, yeah, it won't surprise me at all if this is like 65-35 JoJo. At least one person will pick Carolina. That's not quite enough to make it a divider, but okay, check out it like this. Check out it like this. That is not the right thing to say. Check this out. 50-50 is 6-on-6. 60-40 is 7 people pick JoJo. Any more than that, you know, if it's like if 4 people pick Carolina, 8-4. 7, 5 people. Yeah, I'd say if 5 people pick Carolina, it'd make it a divider. I can see that, I guess. Like JoJo she's kind of a high-end jobber. Like she's not terrible. She does have some decent wins. Her record is just shitty because she has fought a lot of people in the division, fought a lot of good fighters, loses to the best fighters usually, but Carolina is definitely a step down from her last couple fights. I'm going to pick JoJo with a shit ton of trepidation and just close my eyes and fucking hope for the best, man. I don't know. But how about prelims? Any prelims? It's crazy too because, you know, you think about the co-main, you think about the main, these fights with that a lot of people are anticipating, you know, they're going to, everyone's like, you know, on the edge of their seat at the thought of Gaethje and Fiziev, and the same with the like what's going to happen in the trilogy. But as far as this game, as far as Mr. Arkansas's Mecca goes, each one of these fights is equally as important. You don't have to nail every single fucking high-profile fight if you just crush it on the prelims and the rest of the card. My point is, some of these dividers, it's not going to matter whether it's the first fight or the last fight. They're still worth the same amount of points. And I think there's going to be a couple on the prelims that are going to split some shit down the middle too. Pretty close to it anyway. But yeah, man, shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Make sure you subscribe to that channel. And tune in, man. Because it's like I said, it's an early card. People should be able to get in there and light the chat up. So I hope y'all do that, man. Make it a fucking kick-ass week 3. So let me see if anyone said it. If not, I'm just going to put the last 2 up. JoJo in the basement. It's the best kind, man. She hung that heavy bag from the ceiling, the basement rafters. Yeah, dude. She got that dog in her now, man. Yep. JoJo rebranded. All right. Here's one. I could be crazy on this one. This could not be a divider. Most people could be on one side, but just the way I heard some people talking this week, I won't be surprised if a few people are on Jai Herbert. I think a couple people are on Herbert. If I can recall, it won't take too many more to make that a divider. Like I said, 7-5 is probably, well, No, I'd say 8-4. 8-4 is that's kind of a divider, right? I know it's double the number, but you know, it's either 6-6 or 7-5. I don't think 9-3 is a divider. But 8-4, yeah, I could see four people picking Klein or four people picking Herbert. I think I already know of two, unless they're playing mind games. But that could split some shit, man. That could split shit down the middle. Here's the other one. We'll have two more. This is one I think could split shit too. Just because Duncan's so hittable, he almost got knocked out against Charlie Campbell. Slava put his lights out. Morales could do that. He just doesn't let his hands go enough for me. And I really don't like how he responds to pressure. And that's all Duncan does. And he is pretty tough. Like he'll take one to give one. And if Morales is just backing up to the fence and standing there trying to trade with him, I think he's gonna get slumped. So that one I could see, but I can see some people on Morales, like he has better movement, he's more skilled. Like I think he's probably the better fighter. I just think he's a little past it and he's a little gun shy. And against a fighter like Duncan, that's gonna I could see him maybe a greasy split for Morales, but I think some people will pick him though. Like I understand it. I'm not super duper confident in Duncan. I don't like it stylistically, the way Morales backs up and the way Duncan pressures. But I could see that being 50-50, 7-5 one way or the other. But I had that one. And obviously, I can almost guarantee you 4 or 5 people are going to pick Edwards. I know some people are going to be on Usman. I'm on Usman, but I know there's some people on Edwards. He's a live dog. I mean, he's the defending champion for a reason against the same guy. So I get it. But we're going to see what's really what. We're going to see what's really good and what's what for sure. Some questions will be fucking answered. What up, Smith? What are you doing? Hey, Smith, you pumped, dude? A lot of your fellow Scotsmen are contending in regulated bouts. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do the Scottish thing. I never buried Joe. Yeah, of course you didn't. Klein is the definition of a glorified jobber, so he will get a robbery decision. Yeah. Nah, you already picked it. Duncan is garbage. Yeah, he's not the best. Addicted to Combat. What's up, dude? What are you doing? Shout out to my dude Patrick, Addicted to Combat. Make sure you subscribe to that channel. Check him out. He's a good dude. He is, I've said this before. I'm on record saying this. Normally, when you cultivate mass, you sacrifice flexibility. It's not the case here. But yeah, man, check him out. Everyone seems to be, dude, I'm telling you, he is a super duper popular dog. And again, I'm an Usman stan. You have to take what I say with a big old salt lick. But we're going to see what's good. This one and the co-main event, some questions will be answered for sure. But yeah, man. All right. So that's pretty much what I got, boys. That's pretty much what I got. If anyone can think of any other mecha dividers, shout them out. But I think, just to go back over them, I think I put these in order too, as they go up the card. That's the first one. Jojo Carolina, Duncan Morales, O'Neal Maya, Vittori Delidze, and then I don't think Gaethje Fiziev is going to be a divider. I'm on Justin. So is K. Gironi. I don't think too many more people are going to pick Justin. I think most people are on Fiziev, but I could be wrong about that. We'll see though, dude. But yeah, man, Patrick, I don't know if you know about Mr. Arkansas. You may have heard of him through the community, but what I'm talking about here, this is his baby, really. His competition. It's a UFC prediction slash social game challenge. It's kind of like UFC predictions meet Survivor, and we're in week 3, season 10. I'm still alive, but dude, 3 people are going to get eliminated. I think Ark said he was going to amp up the violence, so to speak, the mecha destruction. 3 people going home. And yeah, it's going to get bloody. It was about to be fucking 7 or 8 people going home, but nah, dude. I think I'm either going to be Highlander or I'm going to need my team to fucking carry me in a big way. Let's fucking go, dude. And new. It's a lot of fun, man. It is a good time. It's been crazy. I'm happy that it's still going. I didn't know if I'd ever be back in the Mecca. Like Mr. Arkansas and I have had a history for sure. But you know, the fences were mended. I'm back in the fold, and we got another season of Mecca, dude. So I'm in the thick of it, man. Week 3. This has been my 2 cents on week 3, season 10. Shout out to the Rabid Dog. Make sure you subscribe to that channel, everyone. And tune in, man. Tune in after the fights. It'll be at a reasonable hour, and shit's going down, man. People are that Dark Saber, man. Dark Saber might get drawn, dude. Start lopping a couple of heads off. I'm telling you what, y'all are either gonna need to fucking carry me like people do in beer pong until I sink the last fucking cup, or I'm getting Highlander and somebody gonna die. But it's gonna be something like that, dude. Something like that. But you know what? The weigh-ins are about to start. I have to hit the head. So let me wrap things up with with this first half or first segment or whatever you want to call it of the stream. Once again, in conclusion, everyone subscribe to Mr. Arkansas if you're not already. Everyone tune in Saturday night if you won't plan to already. After the fights, of course. These are the teams this week. Cage, Big Mo, Chris, one Moyes Audio, who cropped me out of history. I'll never forget that act of indiscretion. Zach Johnson, former champion. Well, Chris, former champion, and Cage Aroni, as much as that pains me to admit. And then Nick Al, the Aussie. Then it's Big Ear, Jaboy, Babathy, one Aaron the Dog, one Scorpion Picks, and Anon Adham. Those are the teams. These are the power rankings. This is what I think the Mecha dividers will be. Put that up. There we go. That's your week 3 preview or whatever. My version of it. But yeah, man. Check out Ark's streams if you need a refresher. Subscribe to that channel. And stay tuned, boys. I'm going to hit the head. I'll be right back. Check out these stare downs. I'm going to give my live reactions to the stare downs. And then we'll do a little bet and talk. And then I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Once again, man, shout out to the Rabbit Dog, Mr. Arkansas. Subscribe to that channel. Tune in after the fights for week 3 of the Mecca to find out what the fuck happens. Find out if your boy is going to fucking lop somebody's head off or if I'm going to be fucking begging for my life. We'll see what's up. But yeah, man, that concludes the Mecca section of the stream. And we will get to the stare downs. Okay. Let me make something very clear, just for the record. From this point on in the stream, anybody else that I shout out, and even obviously Patrick himself, he knows this. Anyone else I shout out is not affiliated or associated with Mr. Arkansas. Just make that disclaimer. So I gotta get that stream up. Let me switch this over real quick. Alrighty, let me get this ready. UFC 286 weigh-in. Okay, it is not started yet. Awesome. Okay, well, while we wait for the weigh-ins, the ceremonial weigh-ins, that is, I'll go ahead and put up the results from the official weigh-ins and give you my brief thoughts on what I thought about them. These are the official weigh-in results. Only one person missed weight. Malcolm Gordon looked like shit, but a bunch of other people look like shit too, man. The Hurtin' Curtain was out in full force, dude. Like, at least a half a dozen fighters needed the curtain. So it was a trend. I don't know what that means. I always throw this out there. This is not like a disclaimer so much as just a little word of advice. If I was you, I would not base your picks or bets on the weigh-ins. If a fighter is better, they will win. They will find a way to win most of the time. This is who I thought looked good. Oh, yeah, let me switch this over. This is who I thought was looking good. Yeah, man. I got to give it to Leon, man. He looked the most fit. He looked the most healthy. Didn't look drained. Had a bunch of energy. Was hyped up. Usman looked good too. He looked a little bit more tired, but he didn't look super drained or anything. Usman, like, he's probably on something, but yeah, he looked fine. Shore looked a lot better. Lerone Murphy looked good. I was expecting Sam Patterson to look a little bit more like skeletal. I mean, he's gangly. Uh, shout out Gangly Gang. Gangly Gang Gang. But nah, he didn't look too bad. I expected him to look a lot more sunken in. He looked fine. Christian Leroy Duncan looked fit. Same with Ludovic Klein. Dude, how did he fucking make 145, dude? That shit is insane because he's still shredded at 155. Like that's wild. Could also explain some of the weird performances. But anyway, Fiziev looked good. He kind of looked a little tired too. But King Casey looked good. Dushko he doesn't have to cut a lot of weight. He's not a massive middleweight. But he looked good. Morales looked healthy. Same with Veronica. Gunner always looks fine. Another guy, kind of like Patterson, I thought Herbert would maybe look a little sucked out or a little emaciated, but he looked healthy. Sloth always looks good. Vittori. Killer Miller looked fine. Yeah, I gotta say Leon looked the most fit and ready. And then Gabriel Santos, he was one of the last dudes to weigh in, but he looked good too. He had a lot of energy, was ready to go. I think his was probably more just, I don't know, man. But they got the weigh-ins over quick. Say that. Where the fuck? They still have not started this shit yet, man. They need to come the fuck on, dude. I ain't got time to be dilly-dallying in the late afternoon. I got a schedule to keep, by God. Okay, so that's who looked good. There were several fighters, like I said. The Hurting Curtain was brought out several times. And these fighters were looking worse for wear. I'd say it's a tie between Gordon and Carolina. Carolina made the weight, but she looked really rough. Jennifer Maya was smiling, but she looked skeletal. She looked sickly. Makayev needed the curtain. Roman always looks sickly. Justin looked rough. My dude. Macwan always looks like shit. Hadley needed the curtain. I think Justin did too. But everyone made the weight except for Gordon. He did look rough too. Him and Carolina probably looked the worst. But again, man, this is just that's just my 2 cents on how they look physically. It doesn't mean they're going to win or lose the fights. In fact, I'm going to keep these up. I always keep these up so I can go back and look the Monday after just give you guys continuous examples of why you shouldn't do that. You do your tape study, you trust your instincts, and you go with who you think the better fighter is, not who looks good or bad on the scales. Sometimes that can make a difference, but that's usually one of the last things I go to, if ever. Because I've been burned too many times doing it. I'll be on one side, the guy look bad on the scales, the other guy look good. I switched to the guy who looked good on the scales. And then the dude that looks good on the scales gets his fucking ass whooped. And then I feel sick to my stomach. It's happened to me too many times. I refuse. I refuse to let that continue. We'll see. We'll see. Retard in the building. Retard the movie. Yeah, I thought okay, so I was considering leaving Shore neutral, but I don't think he looked like shit. I'll push back a little bit on that. He wasn't the best looking, but he looked a lot better than he did at Bantamweight. I know that. And if you listen to his fucking interview, he seems way happier. He was hating his fucking life cutting to 135, dude, but he seemed fucking he was like cracking jokes and shit with Bisbing and like he's fine. Yeah, I well, I don't know about that. Like I thought Hadley was looking rough. I thought Maya looked rough. She smiled through it, but I could see them cheekbones, dude. Justin looked rough to me, but I agree with you there. Yeah, I think some dudes are getting murked, man. That can make the difference in the Mecca for sure. Those methods of victory. So again, I know I said I was gonna keep the segment separate, but once again, shout out to the Rabbit Dog. That the Mecca is looming large on my mind, for sure. So, has this fucking thing started yet, dude? Well, I'm glad I had enough time to catch up on that shit. Golly. Some people got a schedule to keep. Yeah, she like smiled through it, like she was like, I'm fine. It's like you need to eat. You need to eat and drink some fluids. But again, Jack already knows this. I don't need to tell the Magic Honeybee. I don't need to tell one of the top ranked people on Bet MMA tips. There you go, Jack. Don't say no. Never did nothing for you. There's your free advertisement for the 9 people in here. Shout out to you guys. But nah, man. Best of luck this weekend, Jackie boy, and to everyone else as well. In all seriousness. I like to joke around with Jack, but it's all love, bro. It's all love, bro. What should we talk about now? While these fucking weigh-ins continue to delay me, continue to throw a monkey wrench in my fucking plans. Nah, ain't shit fucking ruining my plans. I got a strict cutoff time. This stream will be done at 3. Whoosh, whoosh, 3. That's it. And I don't know why Jerome is still up here. Jack, remember this face. This face is going to haunt your fucking dreams and your nightmares. You're going to be having a nightmare, and just when you think it's over, you're going to see this. It's going to be an Inception multi-layered dream nightmare. And I think we should also, while we have time, a prayer. A prayer before, it's not dawn, a prayer before dusk. Ah, you're quite welcome, Jackie boy. Tristan, dude, is that the real Tristan Tate? Brother, how do you feel about Usman saying Duplessis? I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that. Nice try though. I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the debate effort. Real Christian Tate, I'm very sure. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the Mecca competitors. Shout out to all the puntas this weekend. I hope you punters punch your asses off. I got a little action. You want to talk a little grease? Want to talk a little grease, Jack? I know you like to play. You're as close to the vest, Jackie boy. I'm gonna tell you what I got. I'm gonna tell you what I damn old got. These motherfucking weigh-ins aren't gonna start. I might as well do something. Shit. Jet. Might as well. Unfucking real. What are you waiting for? Joe Rogan to fucking click his fanny pack in place? I don't think he looked like shit. I don't like he doesn't look incredible. I should have just left him in neutral. I know you fucking want to say something. No. Usman looked fine. He's trying to stir me up. Just a honeybee trying to stir up the honey pot. Jack just trying to wind me up. That's all that is. Okay, now we got something. Boys. The promo. Almost time, gentlemen. One more. I hate saying one more sleep. One more night. Just one more. 286. The co-main and the main event are fucking hot fire. There's some really good fights on the rest of the card too, though. I've heard some people try and like say this is a weird card or like no, it's not. The main card is awesome. Vittori Delize is a dank fight. The co-main, like, I'm sorry. If there's 3 awesome fights on the main card, it's a fucking good main card. And there's good fights on the prelims too. So people, I swear, man, I can't like, I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite, but some people just love to have the hottest fucking take there is. Some people will go against the grain to like an annoying degree. Yes, like people being sheepish and like echo chambery. Yeah, that's annoying and obnoxious and toxic. But so is like being just a fucking troll just to like have the hottest take or just to, I don't know, man. I don't like that shit. I think it's corny. I think my point is this is a good card. People just love to be fucking contrarians, though, and that shit's fucking gay too. So we're about to start here. About to start the stare downs. But before they officially kick off, these are my bets. You want to know what I'm betting? It's not very much, I'll tell you. But this is. I'm putting these out there. I'm putting a lot on the line, too. My reputation. My fucking stellar reputation. No, I only have 2 plays so far. I might add a couple, but right now I only got 2. You want to know what they are, Jack? You want to fucking know what they are? Magic Honeybee? You old Magic Honeybee, you? Number 1. You already know I had to do it. I had to, man. I got to put a little bit of my money where my mouth is. I actually wouldn't be completely stunned. Like, I can see Justin winning a decision. All he's got to do is hurt Fiziev in 2 of the 3 rounds. He's going to hurt Fiziev. Justin hurts everybody. Even in his losses, he hurts everyone. Every single person he's fought, he's fucked up. And some have beaten him. We're going to find out what kind of shit Fiziev is made of. If it's the stuff of champions, he will win. If it's not, he'll be exposed. I'm leaning towards the latter. I think people are sleeping on Justin. But I'm also a massive Justin Gaethje stan. It's for a reason, but people, like, the dude isn't nearly as bad as people try to make him out to be. He only loses to really good fighters. Fiziev is a good fighter. Is he a really fucking good fighter? I don't know. I don't think he's quite as good as people say, but we're going to find out. You know, people love sucking his fucking dick for beating a ghost of RDA. We'll see though. All right, here's the stare downs, man. These are my official. I'll give you my parlay afterwards. Here we go. Yeah, I just think Miller. Here we go. We already got Macedo up there, Hardy, whatever. But here's Miller. She got the pink hockey mask. I like that pink Jason hockey mask. Yeah, maybe take that shit off. Go ahead and get up there. Excuse me. All right, Killer Miller. Flexing for the crowd, taking it in. Man, she is quite a bit taller. All right, so it's respectful, a little awkward, but respectful. Most of the WMMA stare downs are they're either like overly cheesy or they're really awkward. All right, here we go. Klein and Herbert. Again, what I think will be a mecha divider. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Ever so slightly going with Klein. I see a world where Herbert wins, but he's going to have to knock Klein out. It wouldn't totally shock me, but Klein is a pretty good striker. He's pretty good at distance management. And when he doesn't like it, he'll just crash forward and push him up against the fence. He looks strong at 55. I just think he'll kind of bully Herbert around if it gets hairy on the feet and stall him out. Like, shout out to my dude Aaron the dog. He did make a good point about the English bias if it is a decision. So Herbert could win a decision, greasy, but I think I just don't like Jai's chin, man. I think all Herbert's gonna have to do is touch him. I'm not gonna say he's gonna slump him with one punch, but I think a single punch could steal the round for Klein. Like a heavy strike, because Herbert gets visibly stunned, and I don't know. I like Klein. It's not my most confident pick, though, for sure. But yeah, man, shout out to my dude Aaron the dog. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel as well and tune in every Wednesday. You can find me and Lou Betcha there talking UFC fights. But Aaron streams throughout the week as well. Covers PFL, LFA, Bellator, and other major MMA organizations. But here we go. We got Luana Carolina versus JoJo. I'm going to go JoJo. It does look like she does want to win this one. I was kind of worried about that. Like, what's her motivation? How motivated is she? I think she does want to get a win here. I believed her when she said, I want to get a win. I want to get another contract. When she said she wanted to get another contract, that kept me on the JoJo side. Like, okay, you're not done just yet. You're older, but you're gonna put on for Scotland. Yeah, Carolina's Loopy's a good win, but JoJo is not that kind of fighter, and her cardio is way better. Her cardio and her striking are way better than Loopy's. I think she can win a close, greasy decision, and I think the bias will play a factor in that fight. People love JoJo, man, especially over there. They love them some fucking. I mean, she's been in the States for a while, but they do love some JoJo Wood, dude. All right. The lone dude to miss weight by a lot, too, man. So I think he just apologized to Dana there. We got Hadley, the brash young Jake Hadley. With the English cross. All right. All right. Hadley in the traditional boxer stance, Nate Diaz-esque. Malcolm Gordon, hands down. Very intense, very intense. I like it. I like a little spitefulness at the stare downs. I don't like it to be all, yeah, respect, brother. I mean, I do like that. The martial artist in me likes that, the Bushido, but I like a little shit talk too, man. I like a little fuck you at the weigh-ins. There's time to be respectful afterwards, man. Up to and during the fight, it's fuck you. Afterwards, you know, Bushido, respect. Speaking of Bushido, Dushko Todorovic. I don't know what it is, man. Dushko is just a likable dude to me. I wouldn't say I'm a stan, but I have to admit, man, I'm a bit of a Dushko fan. He's got a tough test here, but I think that Duncan is being overhyped, dude. I think he's being a little fucking overhyped, man. Dushko has fought more dangerous dudes than this guy. He has the same kind of style of dudes that have beaten Dushko, but man, if this dude gets held on his back, and he does get held on his back for large portions of rounds, if he's down on his back for 2 or 3, 4 minutes at a time, Dushko's going to be fucking pounding his face in. So give me Dushko for the upset, dude. But this one's going to be a fucking banger too, man. Lerone Murphy and Gabriel Santos. Santos is fired the fuck up. See, I think, did Santos take this fight on short notice? I feel like he did. I feel like he fought like not too long ago. But Murphy's just a better fighter to me, dude. It's like Santos is good on the feet. Murphy's better. Like Santos obviously has better Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but Murphy's another one of these guys. If he gets on top of you, dude, if you play jiu-jitsu, I've seen Santos get held on his fucking back. Again, people are using fucked up MMA math with this. Oh, he drew against Zubaira. Oh, Brenner beat Zubaira, and he beat Brenner. He quote unquote beat Zubaira. He fucking didn't. Elvis Brenner, that dude Barbosa, and another guy I saw just hold. This dude gives up position. He'll get held on his back and just get pounded. Like some refs would have stopped a couple of those fights because he was getting his face pounded in so bad. He accepts bottom position too much. I got Murphy. I think Murphy's going to fucking smoke him. I think it's a gift line on Lerone Murphy. Again, I'm a newbie, but to me, that looks like it could be a trap line, but that looks like a very generous Lerone Murphy line. Because if he destroys this dude, like, there's probably not going to be too many more opportunities to get Lerone Murphy this low. Could be wrong. Like if they give him a big step up after this, then yeah, he'll be the underdog again. But as a favorite, yeah, pretty good line. To me, at least. Yeah. Okay. So Makayev and Philo, nice, intense, but respectful. Respectful stare down. I like that shit, man. Might be. We'll see. I think Murphy's just a better fighter, though. Like I think Ricardo Hamash is better than Santos. I just think Murphy is like way more close to a more complete fighter. He's definitely a more dangerous striker to me. Okay, so this one, I was looking for the Ashmov angle when I started taping, and the tape just immediately led me to Sam Patterson. I think Sam Patterson is going to put on he might get like a performance of the night bonus, man. I don't know. I'm just getting the feeling like Patterson's going to fuck this dude up. Ashmov, like, he swings hard, but he swings wild. Yeah, Patterson has been clipped. He's been knocked out before. I thought the knockout loss of his was an early stoppage, but he does get clipped. But that was one of his first fights. Like I said, I watch all of his Brave fights and I watch them in order, and you can just see him getting like ever so slightly, just a little bit better. Defense is getting a little bit tighter. He's tucking his chin a little bit more, getting a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And the Ashmob dude, I just think he's kind of green, man. He's only got 6 fights. He's wild and sloppy on the feet. I think Patterson's going to stay safe and tune him up, maybe even knock him out. But yeah, the more I taped that, I was like, yeah, Patterson's definitely the side to me. Maybe just sleeping on Ashmob, but I think Patterson fucks him up. Oh God, dude! I was talking about this a little earlier, man. This could be a mecha divider, dude. Shout out to the rabid dog. You tell me, man. You tell me. Oh shit, Chris Duncan got the fucking channeling Paul Craig. Got the Braveheart face paint. Let's see what kind of stare down this ends up being. Oh shit. He's wrapping the fucking kilt cloth around his wrist. He's there for war. Respectful. Intense, but respectful. I like it. Both kept the same energy. Yeah, I say, dude, he could end the fight early, man. He's that kind of fighter where he'll force it. Duncan will just force a firefight. I'm pumped for that fight, though, man. It's going to be... I agree with the line. I think it's pretty fucking close to a coin flip. Duncan did start out as a dog, though, and got bet up. All right, here we go. Makwan versus Jack Shore. Yeah, I don't think the loss to Ricky Simone is bad at all, man. And, like, he's a better fighter than Makwan. Makwan is pretty good in the first round. Makwan's pretty dangerous in the first round. Shore does have a black belt, though, so I think he's good enough with his submission defense to avoid a choke, avoid a front choke of Makwan, avoid the fucking anaconda. And I don't know. I don't think he's going to be the one shooting. I think Jack Shore is going to box him. Box him, try and stuff the takedowns if he can't, play jiu-jitsu off his back for a round. Makwan will gas out, and Shore will take over. All right, Jack, if you're still there, you already know what time it is, dude. Hey, you guys. Sloth season, Bo. Former long-term sparring partners. I'm just kidding. Roman said they only sparred once. He doesn't understand why Vettori was all pissed. But yeah, Vettori's just kind of crazy. He's a fucking meathead. He's fucking Sloth, dude. Sloth don't play, though, dude. Vettori's a way better fighter. It's been fun. The Dolidze ride has been fun, but Vettori is not a jobber. And Hermanson is just not as good as Vettori. I think that's been shown. I don't get it. All right, O'Neal Maya. Maya, a very live dog this week. Casey O'Neill, 12th ranked Casey O'Neill. And Jennifer Maya. Jennifer looking a lot better. Casey O'Neill better not try and get cute with her on the feet. She needs to just fucking crush the distance, take her down, and smash her. She's the better grappler, man. Maya's takedown defense is shit, and she plays jiu-jitsu off her back. O'Neal can take advantage of that like crazy. She just got to be aggressive. Can't let Maya. If you let Maya sit back and get comfortable, find her boxing range, she's got good hands, but she doesn't like pressure. Casey O'Neal pressures. I think she's going to pressure her, close the distance, get the takedowns, and smash this thing. I hope. But Maya's live, dude. Maya's live for an upset. She only loses to really good fighters, but I think Casey O'Neal's pretty fucking good. Bam Bam Barberina and Gunnar Nelson. Here's the problem with Bam Bam and picking Bam Bam in this fight. He doesn't have one punch knockout power. Like, he's not like Ponzinibbio where you can just like change the course of the fight with one punch. Not unless you're a fucking. I mean, Gunnar doesn't have the best chin, but his striking style is so karate based. He stays at long range so much. I think he can avoid getting into. He's not gonna stand and trade with Bam Bam. He's gonna look to counter strike, and he's gonna wait for him to. He's gonna counter strike, make Bam Bam thinking he's gonna do it again, and then when Bam Bam either freezes up or goes to block or whatever, he's gonna take him down. Here we fucking go. People's main event. Come on, Justin. One more, dude. One more big one for the people. He's sleeping on you, dog. Put his fucking ass to sleep. Come on, homie. Come on, Justin. They don't call him the highlight for nothing, boys. Woo! Let's fucking go, dude. You ready, Fiziev? Justin faced tougher dudes than Fiziev before. Fiziev can't say the same. That's the difference in this fight. Justin has had tougher fights against better fighters than Fiziev. Fiziev cannot say that. Well, it's the big show. Big bad show tonight. What up, dude? What's up, player? Shout out to Big Show. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. What's going on, man? What are you doing? You're goddamn right I am. Get the demon out of your ass. I know. Make your jokes. Mr. Jokey Joke Makers. I'll tell you what, though. When Justin knocks this fucking hype job's block off, you remember who fucking told you so first. All right? Of course I'm on Justin. Justin's one of my favorite fighters. He's probably my favorite active fighter. It's a 50-50. Give me the dog. Anyone that doesn't get every pick perfect every week, which never happens. No one's 100% correct. You're going to eat crow. It's how much crow do you eat? So yeah, of course I eat crow every week. You know why? Because I actually take accountability for every single one of my fucking picks. I don't just make bad picks and bad bets and just forget about them and just say, we move on to next week. Just, it never happened. No, I take accountability for every single one. Now, I don't bet a lot, but I do fucking put these picks out there and I put my reputation as a predictor on the line. So, yeah, of course. You know how fucking impossible it is to get every single pick right every single week? You fucking retard. Yep. And dude, there's just some hills I'm going to die on. If I die on Gaethje Hill, so fucking be it, boys. So fucking be it. If that's where they lay me to rest, that's fine. Okay. You can't get one. You can get one. Corny ass. Yeah, ha 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 ha. I already fucking talked about that yesterday. You fucking idiot. And don't act like you weren't there lurking too, because I know you was. I seen your fucking dumbass in that chat. It's not about balls. It's about, God, you wouldn't understand this. It's about trying to be respectful. I try to be respectful. I try to keep the peace. I'm not an instigatory fucking miscreant like you, sir, that goes around just trying to start trouble. I actually try and keep the peace. And I try and be respectful of people's wishes. Now, this is my channel. Ultimately, it's up to me. Like, ultimately, I'll do whatever I want on here, but I am like, it's Ark's game. If he asks me not to fucking shout certain other people out while I'm talking about his game, that's fine. I'll respect that. You know, I'm the one that fucking decided to come back around. I know what I'm getting into. That's just all there is to it. Yeah, and during that 4 months, was I talking shit? No. That's part of it too. Again, these are things that are beyond your comprehension. How to communicate with people. It's not hard. I shouldn't say that. It can be difficult at times, but it's not difficult to understand. Oh shit. Getting heated, dude. Let's go, Leon. Let's go. Yeah, you big and tough now. Acting like you're winning that whole fight. You definitely won't. We'll see how Usman responds, man. I just don't buy that he's automatically just instantly washed. He's shown that he's a better fighter over 2 fights. I think Leon's coming into this a little too cocky. I think he's forgetting how most of that fight went down and thinking he can just replicate what was like catching lightning in a bottle, pretty much. I don't buy that he was fucking, he was trying to set that, he was setting that up the whole fight. Like, yeah, I know he's drilled that technique before, but being able to land it with a minute left after you've been getting whooped for most of the 24 minutes is extremely lucky. It is luck. I don't give a fuck if anyone says, no, it's not luck. You don't understand, bro. You don't understand the technique. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good. No, that's fucking lucky. Usman is going to approach this fight differently. Leon's probably going to approach it differently. But I'll tell you what, though. Again, like, I don't automatically think Usman's going to be washed. I don't automatically think that Leon Edwards is going to turn into a knockout artist. That was literally his third knockout in the UFC. One of his only knockouts in his whole fucking career. And everyone wants to go on and on about how long he's been fighting. Yeah, he's a decisionator. He's a pillow-fisted decisionator. And he got lucky. Shit ain't gonna happen again. You weren't talking shit, but Hillbilly was. What does that tell you about him? But you gonna disregard that because he's daddy, dude? No, man. Dude, Arcus talked shit about me. I've talked shit about him. You see what you have to deal with? And BK, you're annoying me too. Yep. The saying is true. You can please all the people some of the time. You can please some of the people all the time. But you can never please all the people all the time. You just got to do your thing. People fuck with you. That's what's up. If not, just keep it pushing. Everyone knows what's happened between me and Ark. It was made public. Again, he talked his shit. I talked my shit. I'm over it. Or I wouldn't, if I won't over it, I wouldn't be in the Mecca right now. So there you go. What else needs to really be said? Oh, no, I won't talk about you. No, I was not talking about you, sir. Dude, I know. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. No, Big Show, I was not talking about you at all. Yeah, it's not that he's not good. It's like people are blown away by him knocking out RDA. Took him 5 fucking rounds to get rid of a shell of a dude that Eddie Alvarez fucking destroyed. But Justin loses to Eddie at the end of a war, and he's a bum. And he's some overrated. People love throwing that out. Who is 6-4? Yeah, who are his 4 losses to? Former champion, former interim champion, former champion, former champion. Only the elite. It's only the elite. Everyone thinks that Fiziev is this god of striking. Then why does he have a negative strike differential? Why did he get knocked out by a fucking bum? Why did he not get rid of Alex White? Why did it take him 3 rounds to get rid of a jobber like fucking Brad Riddell? Cool, he knocked out Chinny Hinata Moicano. Cool! Cool, he knocked out the shell of RDA. Cool story. I just don't see this like, he's the future of striking. Like, he's a good Muay Thai striker. That's what I see. A good Muay Thai striker. People see him like fade back from a Mark Jacasey kick, and it's like the coolest thing they've ever fucking seen. Like, obviously, you don't watch very much Muay Thai. It's just, I don't know, man. I feel like Fiziev is just casual bait to me. He's good, but acting like he's the best striker you've ever seen, that's fucking bullshit. That's crazy. Justin is not that bad. Fiziev ain't that good. I think Gaethje's super duper live here. This is all your fault, show. You did all this. I hold you personally responsible. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, man. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Her resting bitch face is crazy. Dude, imagine what she looks like in the morning when she just wakes up. That morning face, that messy hair and that morning face. Great. Great day in the morning. So that's just about it, gentlemen. Oh yeah, let me give out my my greasy little parlay. This is going to be an official play of mine. I've been killing it this year. I'm down 3 units. I'm one of the best cappers in the game, dude. I'm a pro capper, actually. So, guys, make sure you subscribe to my Patreon. It's got 3 different tiers. So, you know, if you're not made of money, you can still get in on the action and make all your money back very quickly. So, yeah, bet with your boy, get rich. And if you don't, then you still give me your money. That's awesome. Great for me. Yep. So yeah, but here it is. Here it is, boys. Y'all want a square? Do y'all want a square ass, all favorite ass parlay that can't miss, bro? That probably will. Someone will probably shit the bed and ruin this parlay. But here goes. Boom. Boom, dude. Boom. Murphy, Patterson, Sloth. Lerone Murphy, Sam Patterson, Marvin Vittori. Get you plus money. I only got a unit. Only got a unit bet so far, dude. So that makes a winning night. If this happens to hit, it's a winning night. Give me something, man. Gambling gods, give me something. Give it to me. Help me help you lose money. But you give me money so I can keep losing it. You still lose, but I win. I can win and lose if you just keep giving me your money. So that would be sick. So just do that. Yep. Yep. Donate to my Cash App. Donate to my PayPal. Donate to my Patreon. Because, dude, you know what's funny is like if I wanted to be, I don't know, man. I don't know if people believe fucking anything. That's what's so fucked up, dude. If I wanted to like be like that, I could be like, well, technically, dude, I made profit. And I did. Like, I made profit my first year gambling, or in 2022, rather. I gambled for like 9 months of 2022 and came out with almost like $1 under $500 profit. So technically, I'm like killing the game, and because I only bet fucking sandwich money, that's like it's like 40 something. I'm up like 40 units, dude. You know, if I wanted to be a shithead, I'm up 40 units profit, bro. Subscribe, like join my Patreon, bro. Join me and win. Nah, man. Yeah, shout out to the boys at Pub. I'm gonna be in there during the fights. I hope I can actually brag about a winning bet instead of just getting my fucking ass kicked. But all right, so once again, I got to get the fuck out of here. But once again, these are the fucking official weigh-in results. Looking good, looking rough. Again, it really doesn't matter. The better fighter will win. That's just my thoughts on how everyone looked physically. But yeah, I wouldn't do it. I'd already have your mind made up. So, shout out to the 7 people in the building. Man, this has been a great stream. This has been a great fucking stream. Had 13 people in here at one time. Had 10 people in here for several stretches. I've had, I wouldn't even call them like rivals or nemesis. I had people that don't like me come up. People that like could not help themselves but come in here and interact with me. What does that tell you? That tells you this channel is gaining a little bit of traction, a little bit more than it had before. And I appreciate everyone that's contributed to that. Whether you came into it with good intentions or bad intentions, it's all added up to a little bit more live viewership, a little bit more traffic, a little bit more visibility. So I appreciate it. Shout out to y'all, man. The lovers, the haters, the in-betweens, the barrages, the barragettes, the fucking busters, all yous. All yous guys. All you guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, I shouted out all the shout outs I'm going to shout out. You know who you are. I appreciate it. Y'all know what to turn into. Y'all know what to tune into on Saturday night. Y'all know what to tune into next Wednesday. And yeah, I must put this up. I'm a very successful professional handicapper, but this is just for entertainment. So you can't blame me when you fucking lose your ass. Okay? Okay, but I'm going to wrap this one up. Once again, shout out to everyone. You can go back through the stream, check it out. I'm very excited for tomorrow night for several different reasons, but it's going to be a kick-ass card. I hope y'all enjoy it. Best of luck. I'm going to get the song playing, and I'm going to get on about my day. Happy St. Patty's Day to everyone. Let me get this music playing. I'll make this shit official. Y'all know how bad I am at goodbyes, dude. I just hate doing it. I'm not very good at them. All right. This fucking thing will pull up. All right, man. This was a great stream. I'm not going to go back through and do the individual shout outs. Everyone has been shouted out that needs to be. The information was distributed. Do with it what you will. Thank you to everyone that came through. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Good luck. Enjoy the fights, dude. Little treat for the UK fans. They might actually get some sleep. Have a normal sleep schedule, but nah, man. Once again, thank you. Shout outs to all. Have a good weekend. Have a good St. Patty's Day. I don't know what else there is to say, dude. This has been just my 2 cents, and I'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace.